Hi there, this is Jay. I'm here to talk to you about the equipment that I used to make this little film that you're about to watch or already watched. The first major piece of equipment I used was the camera, the Logitech QuickCam Express, which I purchased for the princely sum of $20. Believe me, you get what you pay for. This is not by any means a high quality camera. It doesn't do well with light or light transitions, and it drops frames because it uses a USB interface, which doesn't have very high data throughput. But that's the look I was going for with this film. I wanted it to look grainy. I wanted it to look like it was filmed through the eyes of a computer, which is not necessarily the greatest film quality. This wasn't shot by a director. This was shot by a computer geek. So that's pretty much the QuickCam Express in a nutshell. Next up is Windows Movie Maker, which is the worst video editing suite, if you can't even call it a suite, the worst video editing program I have ever used. But it managed to shoot enough footage for me to take this production into post-production and then clean it up a whole bunch from there. If you watch the rough cut, that's basically what I shot entirely with my webcam and with Windows Movie Maker. And as you can see, thanks to post-production using a real camera and real video editing software, we cleaned it up and we added some more to the storyline and basically made it more of a story instead of like a featurette. And the next major piece of equipment that I used is $16. That $16 bought some construction paper, some masking tape, and some clay. The little clay me, or whatever you want to call it, is just clay that I bought at an art store. And the inside of the computer with the green background and the little wires is just construction paper and tape. But seeing as how the point of this movie was to emphasize telling a story over large Hollywood budgets and overproduced movies, that was the feel that I was going for, was that it was more about the story and less about the money spent and the special effects used and all of that. One of the most creative aspects of this movie is the use of the Game Boy camera. I had the idea to try and film video footage from the Game Boy camera, which is basically just a Game Boy with a camera attachment plugged into the cartridge slot. And we successfully captured some footage from it. We had some issues dealing with light reflecting off of the Game Boy camera screen, and it's very tricky to film from the Game Boy camera because of the lighting, and the camera is very, very low in terms of quality. It doesn't capture every frame. It's even worse than the webcam, but it provides a really cool, like video game-esque, real grainy type of feel to the footage. And of course it's in black and white, which is also like vintage, so that's even cooler. And that pretty much concludes all the major equipment that I used on this production. I hope you enjoy it.